Hey, what's happening, everybody? When you're starting to do these mask golf lessons every day, people are starting to send me masks, and so now I have like a fashion collection of masks. Are you jealous of my mask?
I am. That's a nice one.
It's a nice one, isn't it? Almost matches my tennis shoes, and maybe a little easier to talk out of than the ones that we've had before. Hey, here we are on the first hole at Virginia. No golfers and no golf balls, but it's nice to have a club in our hand and be able to stand outside on this lovely day. And the course looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. It looks great.
Anyhow, we are today going to talk about our longtime pal and our player, John Cook, who has had a wonderful, wonderful career and is as good a man as he is a player, and with a wonderful golf swing that we're going to show you a couple things about.
Yeah, John's a great guy. I've had the privilege to know him for probably 15 years now, and he's been a great mentor to myself and all of us, and he's been such a great player for a long time, and it must have been really fun to have coached him over all these years.
Yeah, one of the pleasures of our life is getting to do what we do for a living, and especially with somebody like John. I've known John since I was in junior golf. He's a couple years older than me, and John's always looked the part and played the part. And I think a lot of you know his background. He took his golf instruction from Ken Venturi, who learned from Ben Hogan and Byron Nelson, and passed it on to Venturi, who passed it on to John. And then I kind of got transitioned to being John's coach when Ken started to get a little bit up there in years. And Ken was so grateful about that. And basically what we've just done is stayed with the blueprint that Ken got when he was a young guy all the way through. And it's been really fun to work on. And John has been so repetitive and such a nice player, using the same swing keys for basically his whole life since he was a teenager. He is one of only a few people to have double-figure wins on the PGA Tour and the Champions Tour, so obviously an impressive career. Let's talk about his swing a little bit. What do you like about his swing?
Yeah, I think the two things that stand out to me, well, there's a lot of things, but he has a super good, solid foundation in his setup, and then in his backswing, he has. The first thing I noticed is how much width he gets on the way back, and he makes a really big coil with his upper body. A lot of width and a lot of coil.
For helpful for all of our members that we miss so much, can you do me a favor and just show me a look of his posture, that what I call it such a sturdy posture, where he's just over the ball. He looks so solid in his legs and so solid with his body, and really set up to it where he can hit a nice shot, and then make me a real wide and long backswing. Good. And he gets really deep into a swing like that, which creates a bunch of arc, and you can go ahead and just turn the club down. One of the interesting things about John, John has probably taken less divots than any player that I've ever seen at a high level, and for his career, probably less divots of all. I've got to caddy for John in tournaments before for a long time now, which is really fun to get to do that with my pal that we get to coach. And you never have to fix a divot. He's so shallow. And one of the reasons that he's shallow is after John makes that sturdy setup and that really wide, long backswing like this, on the way down, you'll watch him slide his lower body and have the club fall to the ground like that while he swings along the ground and then up and through into this beautiful catching follow-through. And if you think about the Ben Hogan follow-through, the Ken Venturi follow-through, it had that beautiful catch, and John's mirrored that. And interesting, or I guess not interesting, you see that a lot in our younger players that we've coached as well too. What that great follow-through does is it takes the hands out of the equation and makes you use your body and makes you be really repetitive. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, kind of him being so shallow to the ball kind of goes back into some of our past videos where, if we get the upper body going too hard and we get that way, that's going to get everything steep. He's super shallow. I got to caddy for him right before this coronavirus took off out in Newport Beach, and on the Champions Tour now, we get to ride on carts in the practice rounds, and through the whole practice round, not once did I have to go to the cart and grab the sand bottle and fill a divot. He's just so shallow and picks it right off the ground. It's pretty impressive.
He is impressive. And then one other cool thing about the video that we want to tell you is that I text or call John and say, hey, we're doing these mass sessions now for our membership, and they really liked them, and we're doing all our players. Why don't you pick me the favorite swing that you have on film? And remember, he's got stuff back to a movie camera, so for a long, long time, 4 decades worth of swings, and he sent me these swings of this TV show he taped where he basically birdied every hole. And the swing looks so great, both from down the line with the driver with so much speed and so simple, and then the side view in slow motion of him hitting a 3-iron. He's always been known as a great long iron player, one of always the leaders in greens and regulation and proximity to the hole. And it's a pleasure to know him, and definitely a pleasure to teach him. And I'm glad he's got to know a lot of the members here at the club. He loves Virginia Country Club. And Brett, you want to finish up for us here?
Yeah, I mean, he's just such a great guy. I can't imagine having a better mentor over the years. And I think myself and Jamie and all you guys and all the younger players are super lucky to have him around. And he's really good at taking his time, and he's happy to do it, help all of us out. And whenever anyone needs any advice on golf, he's always there. Just a great guy.
Keep sending your nice feedback about these videos. We like it a lot, and we like that you're thinking about golf, and we miss y'all. Can't wait to see you when we get to reopen this place up. The course is going to be lovely. We promise you that. Stay safe. Hopefully all your families are well.
Thank you.